Hey guys, so I'm doing this video to start the launch of your Summative project in PowerPoint. Make sure, if you haven't already, that you review the newsletter that Mrs. Ron sent out yesterday. There's really important information in there regarding grades and end of the school year procedures. Um, basically, um, May 22nd is supposed to be the excuse me. Sorry about that. Choked on my coffee. um, yeah, I should have swig before I started. So anyway, um, there's important information in there about grading for the end of the year for this last quarter here, and also says something about May 22nd being the last day to post assignments in the semester, unless you are in a transcripted class, which Computer Applications is. So please read through the newsletter that Mrs. Franz sent out yesterday. She should have sent it to you and your parents. And if you have any questions, reach out to me for clarification. If I can't, I will definitely forward your questions on to Mrs. Franz. But you need to know this is transcribed with Black Hawk Technical College. So if we don't get through the competencies, which honestly, depending on how long it takes us to do the PowerPoint summative, you have the PowerPoint summative and then my cumulative project that integrates all the different parts of Microsoft Office into a summative. So I need to tweak that because I'm really not confident about the Excel portion of that, but we'll see. But anyway, so I think we're on par for my last delivery of materials to be on May 22nd, but understand that if we don't hit all the first competencies required by Black Hawk Technical College, this class could go on until the end of the school year. Additionally, if you are behind and you have not submitted enough evidence to show that you have mastered the course competencies for Black Hawk Technical College, I'll be reaching out to you individually to make sure we get there. Okay, so that's what May 22nd to the end of the school year is going to be about. So again, read the newsletter from Mrs. Franz and we'll go from there. So what you're going to do now, I'm going to give you a preview without actually posting your summative. I'm going to give you a preview of what the summative assignment is for PowerPoint. And your assignment for today is to just evaluate whether it's possible. And I pulled up Office 365 because I've been digging around in it, trying to see what we can and can't do. I'm just going to randomly attempt to do some of the things that are in here to show you what is possible. But I'm going to go ahead and pull the summative assignment over to the screen here. And traditionally we have done what I call my About Me presentation. And it's, the topic and the subject matter is you. So you get to put this together however you want to. You can personalize it as much as possible. Obviously, the more bells and whistles and features you use that demonstrate that you know how to use PowerPoint inside and out to achieve an end goal, the more you use, the better your grade is, and the more it demonstrates to me that you have mastered PowerPoint. So things that have to be in your presentation, or your full name, and this is just the content, okay? But I'm just going to highlight some of the things. So you can design slides, you should use pictures wherever possible, clip art if you don't have pictures, get creative with it. But the content, this is, I think this one might be problematic, so it'll be something for you to report back to me about. Create a family tree or create a friend tree with your closest friends. Insert an organizational chart. I think there's an issue in inserting charts in Office 365. If that's the case, you know that technically, and I have to check this out, in PowerPoint you can insert shapes. You could cheat out the chart thing by just, doing rectangles and arrows. But this is one I'm wondering if it's possible, and I'll get to that in a second. Hobbies, where you went to school. A link to your favorite music video, that would be another thing, just YouTube. But it's one of those that when you transition to the slide, the video should start. I know that's something you can do in PowerPoint, the desktop version that I am not sure you can do in Office 365. So this is the last one. If not, just put the link in so that you can click on it. But in PowerPoint, typically when you advance to a slide, you can make it start a video right away. Okay. The minimum number of slides is 10. I'm going to say maximum. I should probably type that in there. Maximum is 15. In the event you need more than that, reach out to me. Again, more about quality over quantity, but if in order to achieve an effect you want, you need to say, give me 18 slides, as long as it doesn't take me half an hour to watch your presentation, I'm okay with that. Okay, so one slide has to have a baby picture of you. If that's a problem for whatever reason, just send me an email, we can work on that, okay? Let's see, 3 slides have to have clip art, 3 slides have to have word art, add animation within the slides. It doesn't have to be on all of them, but a lot of them, and it should be something that enhances your presentation, not just check marks like, who I'm going to make this word art spin just to achieve that goal so I can check the box. All of the decisions about this should enhance your presentation, not make it some, like I said, not a checkbox. So make sure you plan this out carefully. Remember, at the very beginning of PowerPoint, we talked about planning a presentation, and you can make a planning sheet on paper, literally, on a legal pad, draw out what you want to do, make an outline, and think it out and design it on paper first before you actually dive in and start to do your presentation. Animation and transition between slides. I think you can still do that. Add voice and sound effects. I think I found where you can do voiceovers, and if you have the webcam on your Chromebook, you should be able to do that. If you may have to wear earbuds with a speaker on them, but again, if that one's a problem because of your technology, just let me know. Have something on the master slide. Obviously, this is one we can't do. Okay, so I'm just going to put a line through that because I don't want to take that off for future reference, because that is something important. Let's go like this. Okay, that is something important in my summative normally. Embed school appropriate video of something you enjoy. So that's take a video of something that you enjoy doing. So if it's playing baseball, have someone take a video of you playing catch with someone. I don't know, that might not be the greatest example in COVID-19 world. Lord knows I've played badminton with Matthias yesterday because he has no one to play with. So obviously, where you have limitations because of the current situation, just reach out to me and let me know that's why you did or didn't do it. Okay. And then this should be automated so you can press play and go from the first slide to the last. I am not entirely sure you'll be able to do this, but one thing I thought of to do was conceivably you could screencastify your entire presentation. You are able to do screencastify and just show your screen. So maybe you record it in screencastify so that you can get the voiceover and it's a video to press play and go. So that would be a potential option. Okay, so again, I'm going to go up to the top here, and I'm just going to pause every couple of seconds so that you can read through. You can pause the video right now if you need to stop and read all of this stuff. But based on the work that you've done, your assignment for today is to, in a Google Doc titled Summative Evaluation, I want you to give me feedback on your experience with PowerPoint, what you think you can and can't do with this summative. And then include in that also if you have any technology issues. So some of you really struggle to have screencastify work because your bandwidth at home or whatever the case is. That's the kind of feedback I want. Or I'm not using my Chromebook because it won't stay charged right now, so I'm using a home computer and I don't have a webcam or microphone on it. Most earbuds that you can use to talk, hands-free talking, will work. Matthias is using them when he has his calls with his teachers. If you've got a gaming headset, which I know many of you do, with a speaker on it, that will work too for recording. So again, you can get Screencastify to work. That might be a way to achieve this last part here, but be creative. And I guess the moral of the story is, and ultimately, like, if we were still in the classroom together, I would be telling you every day, depending on your work environment and where you are, sometimes you have to make do with what you have. And we have had a crash course in that this quarter with the online learning and having to use Office 365. I worked at Sunstrand where we had the Microsoft Office package with every bell and whistle on it. And whatever I needed to do, not only did I have the software to do it, if I didn't have the software, they got it for me. I got trainings on how to use it and all that stuff. But if you're working at a mom and pop place, your ability to adapt to whatever technology you have makes you an asset to any company that you work for. So, part of this experience in particular, and again, is, we had to learn how to do this really quickly, is adapting to the technology you have to make a project work and achieve the end goal that you want. I have always been a think outside the box kind of person. In fact, I've said before, I don't even have a box. So I've always learned how to make do with what I have, especially when it comes to technology needs. So that is kind of the goal of this summative, is maybe you're not going to be able to check the box on all of these, but your job right now is to evaluate this summative and write back to me by Wednesday what it is you think you can and can't do with this. And then we'll go from there, because what you tell me you can and can't do is going to help me create the rubric for the summative. Okay? So, again, if you have any questions, Google Hangout me, send me an email, send me a message in the Google Classroom, whatever works for you. Just ask questions. So, I'm going to start a new presentation. And I'm going to kind of nose around in here. I was doing it before I got started today. But I'm going to nose around in here just a little bit, kind of show you some of the things you could play with to try to achieve that end goal. You all established very clearly to me that there is not a master slide element to this, so that's okay. But we are gonna still pick something. I apologize for my Facebook notifications. So I can still, this is so slow. I want to be running each mode. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to pick, I can't set my slide master and make something I want, but I can certainly pick a pretty cool background. So I selected this presentation style. If you notice over here, there's different color schemes. So if I wanted to, I could go red. I could do this. Ooh. Okay. So, there's lots of different colors and to choose from. That's kind of boring. Spending way too much on this. Here we go. I'm just going to go with this one because I like that. Okay. So I'm going to call this Choose Demo. I got it, right? And I'm going to do today's date, April 27. We're going to be getting this tomorrow, 2020. Okay, there's that. So one thing I noticed is if you go to transitions, was it in transitions? Yep. You go to home. Over here's a microphone. So for your recording over, I think you can say dictate. Nope, it's going to read the slides to you. I was hoping that was an issue because it's a microphone. Oh no, okay, so allow. Choose demo. See, it's recording up here. So I think you're going to be able to do a voiceover, maybe not, I'm thinking with this dictate feature here, and the transitions, you will be able to have a fully automated voiceover presentation. Okay, so let me stop this. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so you just turn it on and off. Now, if I dictate to it, am I allowed? What happens when I present? Let's see. Slideshow. Hmm. Maybe not. Here's where I get the dictation from, since I did that. Move it. Let me move the toolbar. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to close it. Okay, close it. Um, Let me try that again. I'm so excited. I was certain that that was going to record the voiceover. Okay, so we're back to possibly having to use Screencastify. Okay, so there is that. Transitions, you all played with transitions, and I need to insert another slide really quickly. So, okay, so I have this second slide here now, and I have options over here. Pretty. Oh, this is designer preview. I don't think you can use these. You can. That's nice. That's very nice. So again, you can have some variety in your presentation. So I'm just gonna do and still hello. And ooh. I thought you all said you couldn't insert charts. Do that. I'm not sure what that is, but okay. I can insert a table. So when you are doing that front, I can smart art shapes. I can insert shapes. So when you have to make that family tree, you can do it. You can trick it out using squares and rectangles and arrows to do that hierarchy chart. So let's see, there's smart art, text boxes, shapes, pictures. Okay. Here. Oh, look at that. You can actually, there's your family tree. Right there. Okay. So that's how you make your family tree or your friend's chart. Okay. Um, so I need to type names. So if I do, mm, under there, and so this is my family. And you can be as detailed as you want to be. Um, so in order to do this correctly, let's see, this is kind of big, that kind of stuck. How do this? I'm trying to spell my bad thing. Cuts. I get some of you may have complicated blended families. I know all about that. Um, so again, however you want to do this is up to you. It's just how you demonstrate that you can achieve this that matters to me. It's not so much the content, it's the ability to create it. Okay. Do that. Okay. So I'm doing a family hierarchy, things of whatever, you know, because I can. But you can do friends, you could do your pets. And like I said, I don't care as long as you demonstrate how to do it. Even like this. I kind of like all these neat features over here in the designer tab. That really works pretty cool. Okay, I want to wrap this up really quickly. So now I'm going to go into transitions. And I'm moving my face off the screen here for just a minute. Okay. All duration. Options. We'll mark the words. Duration that works. It can apply to all, so it'll be the same transition on every slide. Now I know this transitions here because I see the stars on the side. But obviously there's lots of different curtains better. Let's do curtains. Okay, so now I'm curious what this looks like. You want to present. That's kind of lame. Not gonna lie. Kind of missing that preview button. See what it looks like. So anyway, again, your assignment for today is to look at the About Me summative. And tell me in a Google Doc called Summative Evaluation. Tell me what you think you can and can't do based on your experience in the PowerPoint lessons so far. Okay? Just kind of give me some feedback on this assignment and what you think you can do, any technology issues you think you're going to encounter. But that's your assignment from today until Thursday. And then on Thursday, I will post the summative and hopefully get a rubric in there based on your feedback. So please do this as quickly as possible. If not, the summative, the rubric will get put in the summative after the fact. Okay? So miss you guys. Let me know if I can help you anyway. Hang in there.